so we are live on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Great. So today is the fifth day of me coming online every day since September 1st. Thank God it's Friday. How is your day going? Okay. I'm excited because I didn't know it was going to be this stressful to juggle three social media platforms and still make it. So I've been live since Monday on these three platforms, and it has been a little bit challenging, but look at us now. Today's day five. All right, so I'm still going to read my intro because I've not mastered it. I don't know how to say it okay, and I'm really going to work on this. I promise. So I'm reading this intro for people that are joining in for the first time, or they are just seeing my face, or they're just meeting me for the first time. My intro is very short and I wouldn't want it to bore you, but just I'm doing this so that I can try and master it. Okay, so hello, Queens. My name is Adeola. Welcome to the Ruby Live Show, the Crown and Conquer edition. I'm first a lover girl, a headwear instructor, and a life transformational coach who has trained over 50,000 women across five social media platforms through the Alluredbyruby Headwear Making School. I have shared my training, business, and personal stories on Nigeria's leading media platforms and globally, like DW, Afrimax, and British Millinery Association. This space right here has been created to bring you top-notch headwear making training, help you master the skill, and transit you into generating sustainable income. Please let me know what you think about my intro. I just like reading it out because it actually focuses on the goal of why the Ruby Life Show is being brought to you, what I've been able to achieve, and why you should watch my life till the end. Great. So if you're just joining me, please tell me where you are joining in from, your name, or possibly your brand name. I would love to meet you. And I also want to say thank you for my class members who have been joining since Monday 1st. I see them. They just come, join. They don't just join. They sit with me, listen to me till the end. And I want to say thank you for that, for making out time to come, encourage me, listen to me. It means a lot because I was really worried how this would go. But seeing my people here has really, really encouraged me. And also for those who always send me their feedback to my DM, saying something nice like, I enjoyed today's episode, I enjoyed the crown segment of today's episode. I've watched the whole of episode one, episode two, episode three, and I've learned to do this, do that. I'm going to do this. You know, all of those words are heartwarming and I do not take them for granted. Thank you so very much. Quick one. Before I continue, I would like to clear the air. Some people have reached out to me saying that I said they can pay 20,000 naira to join the vault. The vault is a Telegram group where I have over 50 of my headwear designs. All the trainings that I've done in the past on different headwear designs, ranging from Zara caps, premium turbans, designs that I make or we make for our clients, for our premium clients, fascinators, headpieces, all put together. I package them into a group. And I said this vault is 50,000 naira for 6 months membership and 80,000 naira for a whole year to be a member of the vault. And 80,000 naira for a whole year is 20% discount already. That is 20,000 naira off because you are live with me and you watched till the end. So I'm trying to clear the air now because some people may have just misunderstood what I said by 20,000 naira off. I did not say pay 20,000 naira to join the vault. I said I'm giving you 20,000 naira off if you join because you are in this live show. So instead of paying 50,000 naira twice, which is 100,000 naira for a whole year, if you pay for a full year at once, you're going to pay 80,000 naira instead of 100,000 naira. So now that I've cleared the air, so if you're interested in joining the board, please feel free and please don't quote me wrong, right? Great. So in today's crown edition of the Ruby Light Show, I'm in my studio and I'm going to show you the process that I go through when I want to take a picture or a video to send to my clients after we are done with their job. One thing that I like to say is that your pictures or how you present your finished work to your clients goes a long way. Just imagine you have done a great job and then your client said, okay, can I see it? And then you present a job that is not looking nice. The clients may just feel like, oh no, it's not nice. Meanwhile, it looks really beautiful in real life. So you need to be able to represent a well done job in such a way that your clients will see it and appreciate it. And when you post it, that job will bring more jobs to you. Okay. Now I'm going to share with you the little things that I just use to ensure that I have a nice picture or nice pictures and videos whenever I'm done. Now let's go to the mannequin. Take a look at this mannequin right here. This is the first mannequin that I ever bought. I bought two at the same time, many years back. And the other one has hair. You know, he has this hair. I think it was supposed to be used to learn how to braid or make hair. I just saw it and loved it. I bought it. I ended up giving it out because I didn't need it to learn how to make hair. Okay. So this one was more useful for me, so I kept it. This one has a small head size, right? And then this one has a bigger head size. Can you see? But what I'm trying to tell you is that if you are just starting, whatever you can afford is fine. There are no rules when you are just starting. But as you grow, as you continue in your business and you have started making money, you need to learn how to upgrade. So I upgraded from this one to another type of mannequin and then another type of mannequin. And then that was when these types of mannequin came out. These ones right here. These ones came out. They came out in white and black. So I bought white, a lot of white of this design, and I noticed that my pictures and my videos came out looking more beautiful, sharp, pleasing to see, and it actually helped to bring out the beauty of my hats, my fascinators, my turbans, and as I got more orders just because I upgraded my mannequin. So your mannequin matters. Your mannequin matters. And I don't know where you are watching me from now. You can go to any market and ask them. You can just show them a picture of what you want. Do research. Don't just go to the market one time and say, I did not see. Sometimes these people import different types of mannequins at different times. So it's possible that they may have sold out the type you are looking for. And when next you go, you may just find. So it's not something you want to give up on. Okay. Now, one thing I want to tell you about your mannequin is that you can also spray your mannequin. You can spray your mannequin. Mary, please, can I have the spray paint, the silver one? Let me show them the kind of spray that you can use. Silver spray. So this was sprayed in silver after the white was no longer looking nice to me. So I sprayed it and the beauty is back. and I can still use this to present. Come in, please. Come in. Just hand it. Thank you. So this is it. You can use your spray. So no mannequin is dead. Like you can't throw mannequins away. As long as it's doing its job, please don't throw it away. You can bring the mannequin back to life by spraying it. So where would you get this? You can get it where they sell um, car body parts, car body parts. I think those who sell tires to sell something like this. No, they don't. Okay, art shop, fascinator making shop, but you will see this more where they sell spare parts. Yes, spare parts of cars, motorbikes, tricycle. Generally spare parts. You get it, and you can use it to bring your mannequin back to life because these things are getting expensive by the day, and you don't want to abandon a mannequin just because it's looking dull and all of that. Great. So I'm sure you must have seen this type of mannequin everywhere. Yes, this one has shoulder. It looks more like human, and it brings out the beauty of the headwear a lot. So this is quite expensive, and it comes in different prices. Let me put it like that. Yes, different prices. If you cannot afford the one of about 70,000 naira, you can get the one of about 15,000 naira, 18,000 naira, 20,000 naira. Okay, so but this here is a game changer because if you have this right here, it looks like you. In fact, you can even make an outfit for it and you're good to go. You can make an outfit for it. You can, as you can see, it's wearing one of my jewelry so that it can just look more human, and I try to help my customers see how the turbans, the Zara part will look on them. And as you can also see, this mannequin does not have respect. She's sharing my wig, my human hair. She's sharing it. And that's because I just want it to look as real as possible. So you dress it up nice, and then what you want to achieve at the end of the day is just for someone to see your product and say, oh wow, I want this. Simple. That's one thing you should consider. Your mannequin. And you will see people fair on me. Please now take it easy. Thank you. So what was I saying? That threw me off a little. So the at the end of the day, what you want to achieve is that you want your customers to see what you are selling, and at first at first sight I want to buy. That's the goal. So every investment you invest in mannequin is worth it. Let me show you another mannequin. Please bring that black mannequin. That black mannequin on the table. The one on the reception table. Yes, thank you. So this one does not have eyes. This is another type of mannequin. I just like this mannequin because it's giving this vibe of luxury. Like it's giving this vibe of boutique, fashion show, fashion store kind of vibe. And it's unique because you cannot find it everywhere. And whatever I place on it, on a plain background, usually comes out looking very, very nice. So when you go to the market and you spot something that is unique, don't say, because I already have one, I'm not buying. It's for your business. You're going to get your reward. You get your money back. That's for sure because your presentation matters a lot. So let me put this aside. Now, I know some of you already have all of this, but there are still other things that you need to consider. You already have the mannequin, everything is set. Mannequin, you don't have any problem with. Good. Great. Now, let's go to the other things that you need to get. One key thing that you also need is a very good phone. you need a very good phone. I've not said this before, but I am a lover of Samsung brand. Oh my god, I love that phone. It is Android, right? But I just love it. And I'm not saying you should buy Samsung. I'm not saying you should buy an iPhone. But just ensure that whatever it is that you are going to use to take a picture or video of your job must get the job done. Like it must get the job done. So let me give you like a recommendation of the kind of phones that I have used that I can say, okay, please go ahead and buy if you can afford it. The first one is the Samsung S8 Plus. Samsung S8 Plus is good. You can go and check online for it. Even if you're not familiar with camera resolution, just get Samsung S8 Plus to get the job done. You can also get Samsung A73, okay, A73, Samsung A73. Go to the market and find out the prices online or just do your research and save up money to buy that phone. I don't know about iPhones. I'm not going to lie. I have never used an iPhone before because my phones are currently giving me what I want. Until when I decide to say, okay, it's time to change, then I can now go into using iPhone. But for now, those two Samsung recommendations that I've given you are the ones that I have used, and I am sure that you see my videos online and you see how I present my products. I know you love them, and those are the phones that I use. No gatekeeping right here. This is me that coming out live to just share real with you as it is. So now that I have talked about phones, no matter how beautiful your mannequin is, your phone is also a huge factor to your presentation. A good product presented in a bad way with a bad phone, with a bad mannequin, your customers will just swipe and they have gone. Anyways, moving on, the third thing you need to consider, light. Light. You see this place that I am, this place has four bulbs. Four bulbs. I have two on now. If I put on the other two, it's going to affect this video. It's going to affect this video because the light is going to make my face dark. I want the light that is in front of me to show my face, and that's why I did not put on the two lights. I didn't put on this one at the back. So I put that off. Can you see the power of light? So I have four bulbs in this studio. Four. One, two, three, and four. Two facing each other, two facing my left hand side. So what this means is that as I'm sitting here, the two lights are facing me and you can see me live and clear, right? Or can you not see me? I even want to be sure I've not been talking to myself. Please, if I've not been talking to myself, please let me know that you can hear me, just to be sure. Please let me know that you can hear me, just to be sure that I have people listening. So if I'm sitting here, I'm facing these two lights right here. Okay. If I'm sitting in the opposite direction, I'll put on the one behind me and the one on my right hand side. Can hear you on IG. Okay, great. Hey, okay, you can hear me. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, I can see you. Okay, you can hear me on YouTube. Okay, great. TikTok, you can hear me. Oh, beautiful. I'm glad. I can see you, Debbie. Thank you for joining. Okay. All right. So if I'm sitting in the opposite direction, I will put on the one by my right and the one behind. So imagine this small space having four lights. That's because lighting is very important. And I don't just stop there. I don't stop there. I have three lights actually. In fact, four lights. I have four lights apart from these four bulbs you're seeing. Okay, and these four bulbs, they are not that yellow bulb that they use in the village. They are energy saving fluorescent bulb and they are pure white. Okay, great. Apart from these bulbs that I have on the wall, I have two lights here, this one here, I don't know if people, okay, let me get up. People on TikTok may not see it, okay, but I know you can see it. This one right here is called a soft box. Can you see? It's a soft box. It is not compulsory for you to buy this, right? But I just bought it because I want to. I always want the best. If I see something that's going to be useful for me, I buy. So this is soft box. So when you open this up, it has like this fluorescent bulb inside of it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is sold like this in the market. I think I bought. Did I buy the box separately? I cannot remember. I think I did. Yes, I bought it. The soft box comes by itself with the cable attached to it like this. And then I bought the bulb. I intentionally bought this bulb because I saw it online somewhere that lady was giving a review about this soft box. And I was like, okay, wow, these 4 bulbs here can actually lighten the whole of this room. But putting it in this soft box, in this case like this, will soften the light, okay? And it will give you a very nice room. So I'm going to close this and try to plug it. I'm going to show you how I take videos, okay? So just stay with me. If you're in a hurry, you can go. But if you're not in a hurry, if you're enjoying this, please give me a thumbs up, a like, a love, just to be sure that you are enjoying what I'm teaching, because I'm already giving you all the secrets. It's actually not a secret because it's not a secret. Okay, thank you. I can see my love coming from TikTok. I'm not seeing my love coming from Instagram yet. I'm not seeing it coming from YouTube yet. So when you see a video online of a product and it's looking very attractive, it's possible that these are the lighting or kind of lights that they use, because this is what I use for myself. So let me plug this just to show. So you have a button here. Oh wow. Can you see? So this button here enables you to switch it on. And the good thing is you may not necessarily direct it to your mannequin. You can just use it to brighten up the top part. Hold on. You can just use it to brighten up the room like this. So that depends on you. So I'll leave you to be the judge of that. Okay, so that's for the soft box. Yay, okay. Now, another type of light that I have is the ring light, and this is the biggest size. So I use this a lot for my videos. Once I put on the 4 lights and I put on the ring light, I'm good to go. So you need your ring light. If you don't have a ring light, please go and get a ring light. It's not compulsory for you to buy this soft box. But if you want a very good light, use ring light. Or better still, use natural lights. Before I started buying all these gadgets, I would take my stuff outside and just take a picture, take a video. That is it. Now, I've talked about lights. Let me talk about another tool that can help you product come out nice. Your turntable. This turntable right here, it has glass on it. Okay, and you can decide to buy the one that does not have glass on it. All of these are aesthetics. It doesn't matter as long as it can roll. And this one right here, I like it because it will help you show all the sides of your headwear. Yes, ring light. Ring lights. Thank you for writing that out. Okay. So it will help you showcase the whole angle of the headwear. And because we are in the fashion business and headwear is mostly for female, they want to see what they want to buy. Can I see the back? Can I see the front? Can I see the side? Can I see up? Can I see down? If possible, can I see the inside? So this turntable will play a very good role in just showing all the sides of your headwear in one video. And it's actually intentional that you use this because a turntable is psychologically working on your clients. Like when they see something turning, they want to pause and wait and see how it looks on the side. It will help you get more views on your social media platform. It will help you get more views and it will showcase your product on all sides. So please get this. This is how it comes. I got this from Temu. This is not my first turntable. This is not my first turntable, right? I buy as I need. And this one comes with a remote. I can't find the remote. It's somewhere around here, but it comes with a remote. But if you can find the one that does not have remotes, I believe it will be a little bit cheaper. And this one comes with glass top. There's another one that is as small as just this shape of what is under, right? So it doesn't have this flat white top, and it will be a little bit cheaper. You can go and get it. Get to a market close to you and get it because you're going to need it. If you want to make money in this kind of business, I'm already giving you all the gist, the tips of what you need. Basic, oh, these are even basic. Okay? These are basic. So let's leave turntable alone. I wish I can show you everything. We'll not finish from this is 27 minutes. Okay, let's see. So this four here, FUR rug, REG. This one that I place on this table is also important. You see this one, I've had it for many years and I have other types too. So this is just a brown table. Placing your mannequin on a brown table is okay, right? But it makes sense for you to use something like this to cover it up. I'm trying to see original class paper, like, oh, please don't make me blush. So what I do is that I just place this here, and I remember when I started with my baby shawl. You know, we're in Africa, we carry our babies on our back. So there's this particular fabric that we call baby shawl. I know you are familiar with it. So that was what I used when I started back then, before I was able to afford to buy something like this. So just place it on the table, simple and short, and it totally transforms the face of it. This is step one whenever I want to take a picture. Step two, I place my turntable right there. I want you to see step by step what I do to get a nice picture that I post, and you will see and say, oh wow, this is beautiful. It doesn't get any better than this. This is what I do. Simple steps. Okay. And then I plug this. I turn it on. It has started rolling. Can you see what I'm doing? I cannot move this any closer, but I just hope you're seeing what I'm doing. Or let me bring it closer here. Can you see what I'm doing? Just to be sure. You see? Great. So Before I go to, can you see me? Some call it veloro. Okay, I don't know if that is, if you can actually call that in our market here in Nigeria. But once you say forog, and sometimes you can even go to the market and just stumble on it. The vendor you want to buy from, they don't even know the name. Just point and say, "Oh God, do you have this in white?" That's all. And that's why I'm showing you what it looks like. So it looks like wool, like fur. So great. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about is your background. So look at this wall right here. This is off-white color. Off-white color. You can either paint your white off-white, pure white, beige, any of the neutral color is fine. So that, excuse me, so that you can be able to present any color of headwear to come out nice. Now, if you cannot paint your wall, all you need is just one small corner of your house. If you cannot paint your wall, you can get this curtain. A curtain like this. Can you see how I hung that pole there and I put the curtain? It's just one curtain and you're good to go. So you can actually place your mannequin here. The most important thing is that your background must not be busy. Flowery, you know those flower that you people hang. I see it a lot. I'm like, this is kind, it's nice, but it's busy because your intention is to be able to let your customers see the product itself, not the background. So I like my background to be plain. In fact, sometimes I don't like to snap or take a picture at the reception area that has Alluredbyruby, except if I just want to watermark that video so the background is there. I like it. But sometimes I just want it plain, like just plain, so the focus can be on the headwear. So if you have been taking pictures on a very busy wall, just try plain one and you will see that your product or your headwear will come out looking luxurious. It will look like all those pictures that you are seeing on Pinterest, you understand, that you get inspired, that you get inspiration from. Great. So next thing after making this thing roll right here is to ensure that you add some accessories to your mannequin. See my jewelry. I have earrings for it. Look at the hair. Some people even go as far as wearing makeup. This already has makeup. It has lashes. You can apply lipstick if you want to. Okay? And then I have this headwear here that I want to style. And then you style. Styling too is very important. Oh my god. Your styling, if you have to go and learn it, go and learn it. Please, the way you style matters. You can't just take something and just dump it anyhow on the mannequin. You need to learn how to style it in a way that it will be attractive. The goal is to sell. You don't just place it and just leave it. So you style it. You know what I'm trying to say? You adjust it, just like I'm doing. Because it's just a video, like maybe two pictures, and you have to take the pain to style it. It's a lot of work. This is like somebody's job on its own, taking pictures for a product. You can literally hire somebody to be doing that for you. But that person has to be trained though. That person has to be trained because it's that person that will determine if that product will sell or not, in the way they style the product, in the way they take the pictures, with the angle they take. There's a lot. Oh my god. Our time is fast spent and we are just in the crown segment. Please, if you are feeling me, if you are feeling today's crown segment, I want to know in the comment section. I'm just seeing love flying up and down on TikTok. This TikTok people are blowing my mind. So then you place it. Can you see? It's rolling. Let me move this so that you can see what I'm doing. Mhm. Can you see? And then you put on your ring light, your light, whatever it is you want to use. Let's see. So at this point, I need my light to be balanced. Okay. Then you take your phone. Please always ensure to clean your camera. It's important. Clean it as many times as possible. And then you take your videos. Your angle is also important. Let me show you angles. If you want to take a picture like this, it doesn't really make sense for you to come and be snapping from top like this. No. If you can see what I'm doing, please let me know. If you're doing like this, it's not going to show it exactly. What you want to do is to go like this. So this will give you, this is not the phone I use to take pictures or videos. I just want to show you something. So like this is better. And your ring light should not be the, like you shouldn't increase it like this because you're going to have shadow on the wall and it does not make sense. Can you see the shadow already? Those on TikTok, I want you to see it. You can see the shadow. Can you see the shadow? Now, if I reduce this light, I have like a balance. The shadow will disappear. Oh, I'm good. Okay. All right, that's the humble bragging. So can you see that? So the shadow has disappeared because it is not about the intensity of your ring light. It's all the light that you put together and balance them, not everything high, high, high. So you balance your light. And I've not used this other light though. If I'm going to use the soft box light, I'm probably not going to face it directly to this mannequin. I'm going to raise it up to balance it out. So let me just take a quick video so that you can see. I'm just going to show you the final result. So let's quickly take like a 10 seconds video so that we can see how it looks like. 8, 9, 10. Great. So let me show you what it looks like. So let's quickly take like a 10 seconds video so that you can see how it looks like. 8, 9, 10. So let's quickly take like a 10 So your angle is very, very important. Your angle is really important. Your angle is really, really important. So that is it. It doesn't get any better than that. That's what I do to be able to snap my picture. So imagine if I'm sending this picture like that or this video to my customer, she will be excited. She will love it. The only thing she will just say is, wow, 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 wow. And that's what you want to achieve after doing a good job. So I have said a lot already. Actually, our crown segment is supposed to be over by now, supposed to be over, but we're still here, and I'd like to take few questions before I go to the conquer segment. Oh, that was very, very interesting. So let's go. Do you have any questions so far? Now you don't have any excuse not to present your product well. So do you have any questions so far? Please, this is the time to ask. Okay. Oh, no question. No question. No question. No question. Great. So officially, we have come to the end of the crown segment. Yay! Okay, I want you to go and do something about what I taught you today. I want to see your pictures, your videos. If possible, tag me and show me, class captain, this is what I was able to come up with after learning how to style from you. I would love to see it. So, in today's Conquer segment, we're going to be talking about the reasons why you are not going to do what you know you are supposed to be doing. Let me take this off my table. Someone has a question. What is the name of that thing the mannequin is on? Turntable. Turn. Turn table. So turntable. That is the name. And you can get it where they sell. You can get it on Temu. You can get it on Temu. You can also get it where they sell digital products and like ring lights, microphone, phone stand, cameras, and all of that. So you can get it. Okay, moving on. You're welcome. Yeah, turntable. Great. You're welcome. So I'm going to move on to the Conquer edition quickly because we're taking our time already. Oh my god. So not last week, yesterday, we talked about getting skills, certification, or just doing something, taking a bold step in pursuing of your purpose to become a better person. Now, I think that is the first thing everyone should do to become better yourself. Now, I'm sure you must have thought about what to do. Some people would have said, okay, I'm going to go get a job. Some will say, I'm going to go intern with someone. Some people must have said, okay, I'm going to go back to school because I shared my story yesterday. I know some of you would have said, okay, I'm going to just check my circle of friends and see how I can audit them and buy back some time for myself. Some people will say I want to read more books. Some people say I want to take a course. Some people say I just want to be able to clear my head and be able to think more. It may even be as small as I want to start imagining and visualizing what I want for my life or for myself. It doesn't have to be a very big goal. Now, the question is, what are those things that can stop you or hinder you from doing these things that you have mentioned? Be it getting a job, be it going to intern with someone. And I've written a couple of obstacles that you may encounter, or probably you are already encountering, that is stopping you from taking that next step that you know will help you as a person. Now, I'm not talking about very big things. I'm not even talking about money here because it's not everything that you need money from. Okay, money for. Sometimes you just need to make a decision. And as God will have it, He just does His things in miraculous way. And then one way or the other, the money will just come. So I'm not going to start with money. The first thing I'm going to start with is comparison. Many of you will compare, compare. The idea that I have, this person is already doing it. I don't think I'll be able to do it. I used to be like that, where I would want to do something, I'll have an idea, I want to just do something. And when I see someone doing it, I feel like, somebody's already doing it. Hmm, won't it look like I'm copying the person? Will I be able to do it like that person? Begin to compare yourself. Now, comparing yourself in its own, it's not a bad thing entirely because we're human beings. We are bound to do that. But it is how you compare yourself. I don't know how to explain it, but I'll just try my best because I listened to a podcast that explained how you can use comparison to your own benefit. And many people have been using comparison in the wrong way. So many people are comparing themselves and they are trying to like feel like, okay, since this person is doing it, now is my loss. Now I'm not able to do it like them. And if I don't do it the way they are already doing it, it's not going to work out. It's not going to make sense. And using comparison, the best way is just to say, okay, this person is already doing the idea that I have, or this person is already doing what I want to do, or this person has already become or is becoming who I want to become. I will just allow the person to lead me or lead the way. Okay, just show me how it's done. That's how you can use comparison. Show me how it's done. Okay, you have been there, you're already doing it. I'm going to learn from you, I'm going to study, I'm going to watch, I'm going to just check. So instead of using comparison to incapacitate yourself, instead of using comparison to make yourself feel like, you know what, okay, I'm not even interested anymore because someone is already doing it or doing it better than me, I'm going to say, okay, go ahead, show me the way, just do your thing, and I'm going to watch and learn from you. Of course, that is the most empowering way to use comparison. So don't let that comparison stop you. Instead, use it in a way that it will benefit you, because at the end of the day, nothing is new under the sun. Nothing is new under the sun. You're not going to be the first, even if you invent something, somebody is going to copy you. And we are definitely going to copy someone else. So it's not like, I'm not going to do it well. Do it your own way, anyhow you want it, however you want it. Good. Now, another thing that will stop you or that may stop you from doing what you already know you should be doing to better yourself or become the person that you imagine to be. Some people will say, oh, my parents, my background, where I come from, my educational background, I don't have what it takes. It's going to take a long time. And then you start to blame your parents for not giving you the best, for not taking you to the best school, for not being born in a wealthy family. You know, you blame your family, your mother, your father, your uncles, that wicked auntie, that that insensitive relative that you lived with, all of that, and then you are blaming every other person. Let me tell you something. We don't choose what happens to us. We don't choose where we are born or where we were born. We don't choose our parents. We don't choose our family members. In fact, if I ask you now as you are watching me that is there somebody that if you have your way, you just do like this and that person should just disappear. You will have one, two, or three people that you don't even like at all, like just want them to just disappear from the surface of the earth because they deserve it. I know. But they are either your family, maybe your friend or your sibling, someone, somewhere. Parents, sometimes your parents can even be like the weapon that fashion against you as a person because you'll be like, I don't understand. Why would someone have blaming, blaming, blaming? After blaming your parents, then what happens? Has it look, they actually did what they actually thought was best for you. They only did to the best of their knowledge, to the best of their capacity. Even though those things were wrong, or they didn't serve you, or they didn't give you what you are supposed to be given, they didn't present the opportunities were supposed to be presented to. They didn't those things they did to you did not contribute or did not take you far as you thought you should have gone by now. Those things were done based on how well they understood life, how well they were able to cater for you, how they thought was okay. They just thought, okay, that was all. It is now your own responsibility that, okay, what am I going to draw from this experience? Am I going to let it stop me? Because obviously it has held you back. In my own case, I was just a fighter, and it's not everybody that can fight. And I don't judge. No, I don't. I would never do that. Not everybody will have that inner strength to fight. Me, I didn't know. I don't even know what happened to me. I'm just this kind of person that I don't take no for an answer. I just like, I'm rugged. Okay, let's do it. It did not work. Try it again. Try it again. That does not mean I don't have times where I break down, I cry, I regret, I make mistakes. I have Nobody's perfect, but everybody cannot be like me, and that is why I'm coming from a place of compassion, trying to put myself in their shoes because I have been there, and I believe that I actually went through all those things because those were the things that sharpened me. If I hadn't even gone through those things, who knows? I may not be Alluredbyruby today. Alluredbyruby may not have been born. It's possible. We may not be sitting down here and be having this conversation today. It is possible. So instead of me just saying, I should have gone farther than this. Look at where my mates are. Look at what they are doing. Look at what they are achieving. In fact, not even my mates, people that I'm older than, see what they are doing. Instead of that, I would flip it and say, what I went through has helped me become a better person, has helped me become who I am. Despite my flaws, despite my scars, despite whatever, I don't care whatever anybody tells you to be. I'm strong, I'm worthy, and that is what you should do. So leave your parents what they've done, it's in the past. We're talking about the present. Whatever it is that you are going through or been through. In fact, so I know some people will even say, if only my parents allowed me to do what I want to do in this life, I would have gone further than this. And we have other people that say, my parents did not do what they are supposed to do. Like everybody just have one complaint or the other. But at the end of the day, it's still up to you, it's still up to me to say, okay, I'm not going to let this stop me. Where I come from, what I've been through. Instead, I'm going to channel it and ensure that I am better off. The first thing I said is comparison. Don't let comparison stop you. The second thing I said is your background. Don't ever, it doesn't mean anything. It does not make sense. Just do it like this, like water falling on the back of a dog. Then you shake it off and then okay, remove. What next? That's how it should be. Now the third thing that may probably want to hold you back or stop you, your children. For the married people in the house, say hi, hi, hi. Single people, this one does not concern you yet, but you can learn from it so that it can help you in your future decisions. You see, children are wonderful. They are blessings from God. No buts. I'm not going to say buts. They are actually blessings from God. I'm actually going to say buts. I said I wasn't going to say buts. But I actually did not know another word that can fit into that or that can replace that but. My but is not like a bad but the but is like even though they are blessings from God, if you are not careful, if you are not careful, your children are going to be used as an excuse for you not to become. I'm not talking about doing things for people now. I'm not talking about pursuing outer purpose. I'm talking about yourself, just you. You, yes, they can actually be used as an excuse not to do anything for yourself. You can literally be a mother and many things will just change for you as a person, and that is how you will just be for the rest of your life if you are not careful. I'll give you an example. When you wake up in the morning, 5 a.m., you have to prepare their meals. And I'm being real here. I'm not talking about people who have like several house help, people that come for special duties, coming. home to clean. I'm not talking about those people. I'm coming to you as real can be. Not everybody can afford to hire external help. That's one. Not everyone can afford to have their family members, siblings, and all of those people to come live with them for some reason best known to them, which I respect. Not everyone can afford. Okay, I'm not talking about money now. Not everyone can allow an outsider to come into their home because they want to come and clean their bedroom, wash the dishes. So it is either you have money and hire help, which is good, or you don't have money, you get your family members to come, which will also cost you something because you have to take care of them, probably send them to school. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I know we have people here that can relate to what I'm saying. It will cost you something in exchange for their help. You will take care of them when they are sick, you have to nurture them because they are your family members and they also help you take care of your children and you need to take care of them. Good. Then we have the other set of people that have the money. They just want a very simple private life. They cannot stand someone coming into their bedroom or their bathroom to wash and then they're seeing everything like this is supposed to be a private, stuff, and somebody's coming in and coming to see everything. They just like their private life. They just love their privacy. They'll be like, you know what, I only do what I can do and leave the rest when I cannot do it and do it when I can. So those are the three categories of people. Now, I don't know which category you fall into, but even at that, the people who have money to hire help know that your help cannot do everything when it comes to your children. They can help you bath your children, they can help you feed your children, they can help you nurture your children, maybe sing lullaby for them, they will sleep, they can tuck them into bed at night, they can help them with their homework, they can just, those general care. However, you know what I'm talking about. Your children still need you. As a mother, you need to train your child emotionally. You need to prepare them mentally. You need to train them morally. You need to train them spiritually. Your help will not do that for you. Your help cannot, I don't know, but I feel like it's just your responsibility to do that. So, how do you juggle all of that with yourself? I remember how difficult it was for me to be going to school almost every day, studying full time with my toddler and a new business and my son that was how old then? I think 6. It was hard. It was difficult. It was really hard. It actually took another level of determination not to drop out of school. I wasn't even considering it. I wouldn't have done it. No matter how hard it was. I just learned time management to the core. I spent every minute, every second of the day doing something or achieving a goal because I wanted to be a well-rounded person that the family will not suffer, the children will not suffer. It was a lot. That was because I determined that this was what I was going to do. So it was very easy for me to say, when I tell people I studied full time with 2 children, they're like, how did you do it? And me too, I'll be asking myself, how did I do it? If I tell you that I have a template for it, I'll be saying I'll be lying because I actually don't have a template for it. All I had was just determination. I was going to do it, and that was enough to wake me up every morning. That was enough to keep me all through the night till the next morning if I need to. That was enough. That was just enough. It was enough. I didn't need anybody to come and motivate me that read your book now. And when I see the 16 years, the 18 years, the 20 years having carryovers in school, I don't judge them. I just ask, what exactly is going on? Because I believe that if you put your hand to do something, yes, you have challenges, but it will definitely get done. So do not let your children that are actually God's blessing to your life to be the reason why you will not fulfill purpose. And when I'm saying purpose, I'm not talking about purpose to the world yet. I'm talking about personal development that I want to be this kind of person, and then you start to go on that journey, and then you carry your children along, and then you carry yourself along, and then both of you are going side by side, and then your children are watching you. They are seeing what you are doing. When I'm reading, my children are watching me. That's why they love to read now. Throughout this holiday, I did not give them their tab. The only time I gave them their tab was one day when one of them was not feeling well. And then I had to leave the house to the office. And I said, once it is 12 p.m., put on this tab. I would like to call you just to check on you to know how you are doing. Because they can actually do without their tablets. They read, they 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 stay indoor, they enjoy each other's company because they see that if I'm not doing something outside, I love to stay at home. I love to read, I love to cook, I love to stay with my family, dance, sing. And it was not a problem because they are watching you. And if you are developing yourself as a person, as a mother, and you have children, in fact, that is the best time to even become a better person because of your children, because they are going to be watching you. When their mom is reading, sometimes when I'm reading and I finish reading a book, I give it to my son. Please read and do summary for me. When I'm listening to a podcast, I'll tell him, come and listen. Even though those things are talking about business, life, but they can actually understand. Don't say they cannot understand. They can understand. My son knows Vusi Tembekwayo, the guy, is it Tembekwayo or Tembe? Yeah, the South African guy, the business guru. He knows him and he asked, Mommy, Alpha, no podcast from Vusi. I'll say, calm down. Like, Mommy, I want to watch Vusi. Like, what does a 12-year-old have to do with Vusi? But because he said, I like that guy. He speaks the truth. I love the way he speaks. I love the way he carries himself because he has seen me listening to that guy over and over and over again. And it's like, you know what? I want to have my own business. I'll be like, calm down. He's saying all these things. They are watching you. They are watching you. They see you. They may not pay attention, but they see you. Now, let me move on. Another thing that may want to hinder you from pursuing self purpose is I don't know how to say this, but I'm going to say it all the same, right? Let's talk about your friends. There are some people in this life, they have almost 100 friends. And I'm asking myself, how do people, I'm not talking about just friends or not acquaintances or not people you know, like, oh, I know this person, I'm familiar. I'm talking about friends that they are very, very close, they're up to 100. And I'm asking, how do you cope? Like, it's actually, I'm talking about my own personal experience now. It's draining for me to have plenty friends at the same time. I have a lot of acquaintances. I have people I'm familiar with. I have different people for different reasons. Well, we relate on different levels. I have business acquaintances. I have those are the people I relate to when it comes to business. They are running their business. They can understand me when I'm talking about these challenges, issues. How if I relate to on personal business when it comes to marriage, family, spiritual and all of that. And the one that I find very fascinating is that the people that are very, very, very close, like closest to me, I can count them on this my 5 fingers, and I will never exhaust these 5 fingers. And that's because I love being not alone. I enjoy my own company so much, and I place value on my own development that I cannot and will never allow anyone to come in that way. You cannot stop it. Call me boring, call me snob, call me neglective, call me all of that. I have a routine for my life. There are times where I want to have conversation. There are times where I just want to be alone. And I need the people at that level of understanding to know that it's not like I'm a snob. This is just my me time and I want it for me. And they are not just coming to my house, banging on my door, dragging me out and say, you know what, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, somebody coming to my office and saying I was just passing by, and then you come in and then you interrupt my whole day. I don't want those kind of people around me. Intentionally, I just don't want them. And that was why I decided to choose my friends. If you warm up to me, I can warm up to you, but that does not mean I want to choose you as my friend. And there's nothing bad in that. It's not like you are being proud. That's what people tell me to be, being proud. But to me, it's being intentional. I'll just let you think whatever it is you want to think. I don't have control over what you think or feel about me. And then I allow myself to remind myself that that's not who I am. I'm a very, like I always introduce myself, I'm a lover girl. I love people deeply. If you are my friend, when I say friend now, I mean friend, the one that I can like my ride or die. I will love you endlessly to the moon and back. And because I know that I love hopelessly, I try as much as possible to set a boundary such that if you don't qualify, you cannot cross that line. Because once you cross that line, I don't know how to hold back anymore. I just like give myself like you know when you fall in love with someone, when you fall in love with someone, you just give all yourself. You cannot hide. You cannot judge. You cannot. You know, you like I'm just going to be like a mirror. You will see me finish. And imagine seeing finish for somebody that's not supposed to see finish. It's going to be from one disaster to another. So your circle of friends, when you're on a journey to your self, what's that now? What's the word now? You want to fulfill purpose for your own self development, and then this person that is your friend is dissing you or trying to tell you are too serious. What sef? What? They are too not like in a playful way, but they actually meaning that you are serious. Like you are you are dulling us. You don't come out play. You don't like you just want all the time, all the outing, all the one, all the one there, all the talk, all the gossip, all the gist, all the things that you're not interested in. You need to watch. I'm going to stop here because I've exhausted my 1 hour already. Our crown segment took some time from our conquer segment, but I hope and believe that you have learned something both from the crown segment and the conquer segment of this episode of the Ruby Live Show. If you have, please clap, clap, clap because today is day 5, and from next week we're going to be coming once in a week. Once in a week. Once in a week. I'm not going to be coming live every day. I actually came live every day since September 1st because I wanted to test how it will look like to come online on 3 platforms. Because as it is, I'm live on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I just wanted to test how it looks. And I have seen that it's actually possible for me to be streaming on these 3 platforms so that people on all the platforms can watch at the same time and I'm not jumping from one stream, one live to another, to another, to another. So I've seen that it is possible. Thank you for clapping. Thank you, Rashid. Thank you. Thank you for the love on TikTok. I have seen that it is possible. This is something that I have never done before, and it's part of what I'm saying. Set a goal, do it as you have promised yourself. Like just for yourself, not for anyone, for yourself first. Now that I have done it, I have seen that it is possible. I'm going to be coming live. I'm going to set a date, but I think Wednesday is most appropriate for me. But I'm going to announce so that you can come join me live and let's continue this conversation. I have a lot to say. In this Ruby Live show, I'm going to be sharing tips of headwear making, probably show you some designs, how to make some designs in the crown segment, and I'm going to be sharing with you so many other things in the conquer segment so that we can learn together and conquer together. I mean, this life is too short. There's nothing to hide. I'm going to be sharing my experience, generally experience in business. I'm going to be sharing investment ideas that I do that can benefit you. We're going to be talking money, profits, sales, personal development, you know, all of the things that I believe will help you win in life as a person. So that is the reason why I started this Ruby Live show so that it can be live and interactive. This does not stop my tutorials that I'll be dropping on my YouTube channel, on Instagram, on TikTok. No, those ones are just Jara and Fisi and extra. We are still going to be enjoying that. But this one is just for me to commit myself to coming to see you, get to know you more deeply, and then we do a deeper dive. So Rashid is saying, well done, Ma. You have actually done fantastic job for us. God bless you, richly. Thank you so much. You are welcome and thank you for joining as well. If you are just joining in, please watch the replay. Watch the replay. Many people now have short attention span, and the fact that you are here with me till now, I clap for you. Many people want the real deal. They want to make money. They want to make sales. They want to get better, but they are looking for short video. But you are here. It simply means that there's something you are looking for, and I pray that you will find it by the grace of God. So someone is saying thank you, God bless you. Okay, on TikTok, God bless you too. Thank you for joining. Okay, I'm saying someone she's from. Is it Jamaica? Is there a country called Jamaica? Or you meant to say Jamaica? Okay. Okay, Debbie is asking me, do I still take one-on-one mentoring? Yes, I take one-on-one consultation. Yes, I do that regarding business, headwear making business, because that's what I know. Headwear making business. So if you want to consult one-on-one, please feel free. It is not free, right? It's not free. That is business. This is giving back, and I'll gladly do that any day, anytime. But if you want to consult me on specific topics when it comes to business, please reach out to me. And like I said from the beginning, if you want to become a member of the vault is where you can learn over 50 amazing designs. My designs that I have done for my customers, that I've done classes on in the past, I've packed everything together, put them in a class, one class, where you can join as a member for either 6 months, 50,000 naira, or 1 year. Because you are here, if you're taking the 1 year package, I'm going to be giving you for 80,000 naira. That's 20,000 naira off if you're taking the 1 year package. So when you join the class, you are going to be learning different designs ranging from fascinators, premium turbans, different designs. You will knock yourself out because you will not even exhausted because there are a lot, more than 50 you're going to be learning. So that's a platform where I've put my soul and spirit, my design in, and I hope that when you join in, you would get a lot of value for your money. So if you're interested in the membership program, please feel free to reach out to me as well. So Lish is saying she's from Jamaica. Yay! We have a Jamaican in our midst. Thank you for joining. I look forward to seeing you next week because I'm going to be resting over the weekend. It's part of my goal to myself, work and rest, because rest is part of work for me as well. It's part of building my business around the kind of life I want to live, right? I was not born to work all my life. Okay, so please, how much in Ghana cedis? Please reach out to me. I will send you all the details. All the details, very easy. In fact, I will send you all the flyers and then you can see all the designs you're going to learn, and then you make up your mind. I need you to see what you want to pay for so that you can make a more informed decision. Okay, the vault is fire. Yay! Thank you, Debbie. I know you know that I know that you know what you're talking about, because you know that I know, right? Let's just leave it like that. So till I see you next week, please reach out to me if you want to become a member. I would love to be like, I cannot wait to see you in that class, because I cannot wait to see you. Debbie, you're blowing my mind. Like, she's the one, she's like my assistant, because we have been rolling for God knows how many years now. She knows me very well. She has taken almost all my classes, and then she's the one that's been spreading the word, telling people, oh please, I can vouch for her. She's my number one fan. And I love you for that. So yes, 6 months membership is 50,000 naira only. Just 50K for 6 months. 6 months is a long time. It's a long time. Now imagine if you pay 80K for a whole year, you enjoy a lot. And if you know my tutorials very well, you will know that I pour myself when I'm teaching. I teach you like you don't even have any knowledge at all. I teach you from scratch. I show you the materials. Everything you need to know has been broken down for you. Just copy, replicate, and then you have the same results. Yes, 12 months membership is 100,000. But if you join because you are here, 20,000 naira will be off for you, and then you pay 80,000 naira. So thank you. She said, oh, proud of you, class captain. I'm blushing. I'm blushing. I'm blushing. Anyways, thank you, Debbie, for joining. Thank you, everyone, for joining on TikTok. Thank you for joining on YouTube. Thank you for joining on Instagram. I'm so rooting for you. Tag me, send me a message, what you have learned, which segment resonates the most with you, which segment do you love the most. Is it the crown segment where I taught you how to make headwear or show you something nice, or the conquer segment where I share generally with you? Let me know which one you love the most. So, my name is Adeola once again, your honorable class captain, signing out till I see you next week. Bye. I'm clapping for myself because I did it. Day one, day two, day three, day four, day five. Yes, I did it. Oh, Debbie, thank you. Okay. If people don't want to go, okay, let's just stay. I can see plenty love. Oh my God. Bye. Bye. I would like to hear from you, the lady from Ghana. I would like to hear from you. So I need to go now. Yeah. So take care of yourself. Bye.